Internet slowdown.
Who wants that? Today's video. Some people in society go to therapy. Sometimes at that therapy, a person might not have anything to say on that particular day, and the therapist might not have anything to say on that particular day. So that therapist might tell said person, hey, today we're gonna do art therapy. And art therapy is just, you don't talk or anything, you just draw whatever comes to your mind, and then the therapist tells said person to draw and then come back next time and try to tell therapist what it was they were trying to portray in those pictures. Lucky for me, I happen to have said person's drawings. Here we go. First drawing. It's a cat, or whatever you like to call it. A kitty, a kitten, whatever. Next, it's a rocket ship going into outer space. You can see this is the smoke coming up from the bottom of the shuttle as it breaks into space. The next picture we have, it's an elephant. That's the trunk, the ears, and then this is like, I guess you could call it a nose ring, or maybe it's a rubber band because elephants forget and it's not a condom. Next, this is the flower that died. Next, this is a treatment of a video game that said person is trying to develop. It's based in a world where eggs are the humans of that space, and they have to try to avoid these little squiggly things from touching them because bad stuff happens when they get touched. Like this one, no good's gonna come out of that. That egg is dead. I think said person is gonna call this Don't Crack the Egg. Said person said that's a working title. Next, you know those toys, like you put this end in your mouth and then you pull this in and it makes that sound? It's like, woo, woo. It's that toy that you used to play with. It's like made of plastic. It's hard. Next one, I'm a big fan of medical TV shows like Grey's Anatomy and just Grey's Anatomy. And this is that thing that they put in a person's throat to get an airway when they can't breathe and they have that tube in their mouth. This goes in there. Speaking of TV, next, this picture is just a reminder for everybody to watch The Mindy Project. New season starts next Tuesday at 9:30 on Fox. Next, this is just a dog bone because this reminds me, said person of their dog because he likes bones, I assume. Next, this is a depiction of how said person feels about the drought in LA. That's a hose, and then there's only tiny few drops of liquid coming out to water the grass. I don't think this person is a fan of the drought. Next, this is a self-portrait of said person. Also, it is a picture of their soul, and I guess if it's their soul, their lungs too, because said person always grew up thinking their soul was located in their lungs. So there's a lot going on in this drawing. This is very meta for said person. Finally, this is a picture of a penis. Notice said person made the penis white but outlined it in black because said person does not discriminate. So there you have it, art therapy. Who knows what that means? Any of those, except said person who drew them. Maybe they have a deep underlying issue, or maybe it's just they like to draw random things. Also, said person's therapist doesn't believe in having colored markers in their office because I'm an adult therapist. I suppose that's what the therapist said. I don't know. Everything's okay. Wow. My lighting's probably a little off now because of what just happened. Finally, oh,